Hello to all football enthusiasts. Ronaldo lost to Wolverhampton. Mbappe and Simmons shone on the pitch again. Lukaku could reunite with Conte. Barca is in trouble with Morata's transfer. Real are approaching Mbappe's deal, and Laporta shocked us with his words when asked about Haaland's potential move. Friends, we bring only top-notch news just for you to enjoy. Subscribe if you want to know the very essence from the football world on a daily basis. And don't forget to hit the bell button to get notified of our latest releases. Write in the comments below what January transfers definitely should take place in your opinion. Besides, support us with a like, as we are about to start things off. Let's get the show on the pitch. Venezia have confirmed the transfer of Bayern midfielder Michael Cuisance. The contract with the 22-year-old Frenchman is valid until the summer of 2025. Chelsea broke off negotiations with Andreas Christensen on a new contract. The player can move to Barcelona. Atletico Madrid are eyeing dust and have already beat Barcelona about Serginho. Man United lost to Wolverhampton at home in the Premier League for the first time since 1980. I think Manchester United don't know what is needed of them. They were looking around at each other at times, notes former England goalkeeper Robert Green. FC Bayern was attacked for allegedly taking the coach away from the Leipzigers. But then we could also say that DFB took Hansi Flick away from us. But I have never read a review of the DFB. There is a double standard, claimed Uli Hoeneß. United making the top 4? I cannot make any guarantees. If I say we're 100% convinced we will finish in the top 4, I don't know if people will believe that, Rangnick said. Lukaku regrets being interviewed about his role at Chelsea. He and Tuchel decided to leave this story in the past. Ferran Torres and Pedri tested positive for COVID. There are already 10 infected players at Barca. Man United are 22 points behind Man City, with 2 games in hand after match week 21 of the Premier League. Manchester United lost under Rangnick for the first time against Wolverhampton. Earlier on, there were 3 wins and 2 draws. Chelsea have extended the 1-year contract with Thiago Silva, who is currently 37 years old. Cristiano Ronaldo is the captain of Manchester United for the first time since 2008. He received an armband for the game versus Wolves due to Harry Maguire's injury. Phil Jones made an appearance in Manchester United lineup for the first time in 2 years. He started against Wolverhampton. Disrupted transfer of Ribery to Real? My wife cooked halal for his wife, and after dinner she finally said, "We stay in Munich," recalled honorary president of Bayern, Uli Hoeneß. AS Monaco have appointed Club Brugge's Phil Clement as their brand new head coach. Real Madrid, PSG, Juventus and Bayern have begun negotiations with Rudiger on a contract. Real are going to save about 60 million euros after the departure of Bale, Isco and Marcelo throughout summer. The received amount will be invested in newbies. Barca could give Dembele to Manchester United in winter, loaning Anthony Martial in case they don't renew the contract with Usman. Ferran Torres' salary at Barca is 5.5 million euros per year, according to Sport S. Lukaku has come in as the guy who can take the team to the title, though the team scored more goals when he was out, criticized the player Jamie Carragher. Dembele is unhappy with the fact that Barca have signed Ferran Torres. The agents decided on Usman being less valued than the newcomer. Biennial World Cup? Even the European Championships could take place every 2 years. 100 years ago, there were only 40 countries playing football in the world, in Europe and South America. Today, there are more than 200 of them, thanks FIFA president Gianni Infantino. Chelsea players rather support Tuchel than Lukaku. They think the forward is forcing the transfer to happen. Everything is possible. All the top players are considering Barca. We are resurfacing, Joan Laporta assured. There are contracts for 5 months with the environment of the footballer. We want Usman to stay. You can't delay much longer, said Barcelona sports director Matteo Alemany. Lukaku told the truth even though Chelsea don't want to hear it. But it does become, rather than a love story, a transactional relationship, Gary Neville says. It's a big gap. City got the title to lose at the moment, but anything can happen still, Van Dijk noted. Everyone knows what is going on in Qatar. The world can no longer be viewed so naively. The individual is not powerless. Greta Thunberg was 15 when she changed politics, Philip Lam wrote. Coutinho understands that he won't have an important role at Barcelona anytime soon. Felipe will most likely go on loan in this transfer window. Lukaku will remain our player, we will always defend our footballers, Thomas Tuchel claimed. Ferran Torres registration? The mere sale could help, we are on it. Let's see what happens with Luke de Jong, notified Barcelona director Mateu Alemany. Dani Alves and Alba passed negative tests and are returning to training sessions with Barca main squad. Lewandowski, Salah and Messi are the best footballers in the world right now, according to Bundesliga players. I think Man City will win the league. I don't see Liverpool or Chelsea closing that gap, Jamie Carragher thinks. More top European leagues fixtures took place yesterday. The latest results are on your screens. Moving on to the main news of the release. Let's have a brief rewind of yesterday's games. Manchester United unexpectedly lost points in a home match to Wolverhampton. Moutinho was the one to score the only goal throughout the 90 minutes. The Red Devils' shape has significantly worsened their competition prospects. Meanwhile in La Liga, Villarreal destroyed Levante with 5-0 result. Athletic withstanded Osasuna in an away match, 1-3. And in the main event of the day, Sevilla beat Cadiz with a minimal score. Ocampos succeeded at slotting the winner. Sevilla has reduced the gap from Real to 5 points. We separately highlight yesterday's PSG match in the French Cup. The Parisians left no chances for the mid-table club won 0-4. Kylian Mbappe delivered a hat-trick, and Kimpembe secured the victory with another accurate shot. Among the assistants, we are to note Xavi Simons, 18-year-old PSG super talent who once again made people talk about himself with such a performance. Alright, we need to go further on. Romelu Lukaku, being unhappy with his current position at Chelsea, may move to another Premier League club by the end of the season. According to La Gazzetta dello Sport, it might be either Manchester City or Tottenham. But the 28-year-old Belgian player is likely to choose Spurs, headed by Antonio Conte, who Lukaku knows from their work at Inter. Yesterday, Juventus management representatives and Massimiliano Allegri had a meeting with Alvaro Morata in order to announce that they are willing to keep him till the end of the season in case they can't manage to find a new striker for a loan. Juve's main priority is getting a young striker in June. Nothing is known for sure about Mauro Icardi. Barcelona and Morata have already agreed on everything, though if they already don't find a replacement for the player, no transfer will be pulled off in January. Kylian Mbappe is going to leave PSG during summer, El Chiringuito TV claims. Real Madrid is absolutely confident that they will be able to complete a deal with the Frenchman. The parties have already agreed on all the necessary aspects of the transfer, and documents are the only thing that remains to fill. There will be no formal procedures before both legs between Real Madrid and PSG take place in the round of 16, as the contract will be signed after them. Argentinian DJ Fer Palacio said he received death threats after Messi contracted the coronavirus. The footballer spent Christmas holidays in Rosario and attended several parties. Palacio was seen performing at one of them. When PSG reported a positive test for Messi, Palacio shot a video in which he said he was threatened with death and insulted in social media platforms because of Lionel fans deciding that the DJ was responsible for footballer's disease. I'm trending on Twitter because Messi tested positive for COVID-19. They say that I infected him. They have even called me murderer. I have a lot of very bad direct messages. Yesterday I got tested because I needed to fly to Uruguay. I didn't have COVID-19. Palacio stated, demonstrating the results of a PCR test. During the presentation of Ferran Torres as a team player, Barcelona president Joan Laporta answered a question about the possible transfer of Borussia forward Erling Haaland. You will allow me not to talk about players because it doesn't benefit us. The only thing it does is increase their value. We are working to strengthen ourselves and we are working on it. Barca is a benchmark in the market. We are working on strengthening the squad and we'll soon see Barca recover. We are still a force in the transfer market. Everyone should get ready because we have returned to the market and we hope to do well in it. We are working on it every day to help Barca regain the weight that it must have. The signing of Ferran Torres is proof. He shows that Barca is still a benchmark, Laporta said. Guys, watch the suggested videos from our other projects. Check them out for yourself. And that was Football News. Have a nice one, and see you in a bit.